Hi. Oh, god damn it! I started on the wrong slide. Damn it! That's the last slide. Oh shit! Crap. Well, hi guys.
Hello.
That never happened.
That's that never yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're fine, guys.
I'm not gonna look at the stream. Don't worry.
Hold on. Okay, yeah, now we're good. Wait, are we?
Share screen.
Okay, now it's aligned properly. Okay. Hello, everybody.
Hi guys,
your name
it's
is
me.
not much funny.
Hi guys, it's me, the professional hater.
Yes, this is the professional hater right here, to the left of me, of course.
Born to hate.
So, before I welcome everybody, before I read all your names in chat, I will very quickly explain what's going on today. So,
Close the tab to the left. It spoils the other slides.
hold on.
The arrow button. In the middle of it. The gray part.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Wait,
Can you enter like
wait,
presentation mode?
No, I'd rather have it this way because that way I can still look at the chat on the side of my screen.
Oh, okay.
Also, right, and now this goddamn thing is like misaligned. Hold on a second.
Move the bar at the bottom.
What?
The bar at the bottom. You can move that.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I'm like very unprofessional, as you can see.
It's fine.
Hold on, I'm moving my OBS window real quick. Is it good now? No, it's not. It's like weird. I swear it was good just before I started the stream. Jesus Christ, hold on. It's like, yeah, there is the rest of the slide here. And then there is this. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now it's good. But we have to resize it. There we go. now we can work. Now we can work with this. There we go. Okay. So, hello everybody once again. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Today we have my friend, which you may have seen on my other streams, Ashley over here, who I've been trying to get him into Homestuck also. I've been trying to like, tell him to like, maybe give it a chance, maybe like see like part of my read for or something, maybe you'd like it. He has been absolutely adamant about just not knowing anything about it. Whenever we talk about it in our private chat, he just like skips everything that's immediately remotely Homestuck related. When he sees a character, he just averts his eyes immediately. He's just he is a professional hater. So I thought that
I studied to be at this level of hate.
Yes. This, you can't just do that like out of
no, it's a form of art.
Yes, of course it is. As he's so real, carry on for me. Yes, thank you, sir.
I got you.
So I thought it would be fun to invite him to a stream where we basically do this thing where I show him a bunch of the characters from the comic and he has to name them. And that's pretty much it. We're gonna give him very loose descriptions of the characters and maybe some more info after he names them. But you know, it's a whole genre of video on YouTube, right? You get a friend that's not into a thing, name a couple of characters from that thing. It's a whole thing on YouTube. And so we decided to also do it with Homestuck. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Hello.
she abducted me to her basement and won't give me my food rations if I don't comply with this.
No, he did.
She's lying.
To this. He agreed to this.
She's hiding her to the truth.
I will not comment on the matter.
Don't let her fool you.
Don't tell Aspi that naming Homestuck characters is a Homestuck reference. Well,
what?
you told
me. Why?
Okay. I'm gonna tell him that after we do this one. Okay. Let me just greet everybody in chat. We have Ria, we have Konstantin Komeko, We have of course, we have Smoky Turkey, aka PPTS. We have Witcher, but Witcher is with me in voice chat. We have. Also, tell me if the audio is okay, because I found because I was fumbling with it before, fiddling with it before the stream. So tell me if who should be louder or something. I don't know. Please do tell. Oh yeah, we have T-Sot. We have T-Sot, we have Cartoony, and yeah, just that's pretty much everybody right now. Hi, hello Captain Stroppy, Rihan, hello Meta, hello. I just now explained the premise, but I'm gonna explain it again for very quickly. Basically, we have a Homestuck hater with us, and he's gonna name some characters. That's it.
Hi, that's me.
Yes.
Thank you for repeating the title of the video. Yes.
Yes,
of the stream.
Yes.
Thank you, I couldn't read.
Yes, I couldn't read. Dragon Ball fans all around. Okay. Let me get.
Yeah, that's why I have the label of Homestuck hater. I can't read. I never learned to.
Yes, of course. Yes, it's the only reason. Literally only reason. Okay. So, shall we begin?
I think we shall.
Okay. So, first of all, we have pretty much the first character we meet in Homestuck. He just is on the first panel. He just is on the first panel.
Alright.
He is a nerd. He likes to think that he is a hacker, but he really isn't. He is terrible at programming. And he likes terrible, absolutely abhorrent movies like Little Mac, that one E.T. parody that was meant to show McDonald's, that one. He likes that movie. And he also
This
has
is the closest thing to you in Homestuck, Caspi.
What? I am unbelievably offended.
He also has a big crush, big guy crush on Nick Cage, as well as Matthew McConaughey, yeah. So, give him a name.
You know the emoji movie?
Oh,
There is the one
Gene?
shot with
Wait, you mean
the-
Gene?
there is the one shot with a nerd walking in.
Wait, do you just want to call him Nerd Emoji?
Yeah.
Okay, he's Nerd Emoji. First name Nerd, last name Emoji. Nice, very good.
Yeah, yeah.
Very good,
Okay,
very
kind
good.
of a fitting name, honestly.
Very
And
good.
the middle name is
Okay then. The movie wasn't Lil Mac, it was Mac and Me. Sorry, yeah. Mac and Me, I mistook it, yeah.
How cool, dude!
I'm sorry.
Fake fan.
Fake fan, as if I was a fan.
I will never be a fake hater. I'm committed. You aren't.
God, you're so true. So, I wanted to say you're so true. You're so right. Okay. Okay, so... Should we tell more about this guy, or should we move on?
Well, we should probably tell his name.
Okay, well, yeah, but before that, sure.
Oh.
So, this guy's name...
Sure, but be warned. I won't change my mind.
Yes, of course.
Uh-huh.
He'll still be nerd emoji.
First name nerd, last name emoji, yes. So his name is John Egbert. His birthday is on April 13th, in 2009, and that number is a very important plot point in Homestuck. His birthday. Just nobody.
The full date or just
It's 413. It's 413. It's a very important. Okay. It's a very important number. Not because it actually means something, but just because it appears everywhere. Like whenever there is a timer counting down to something important, if you glance at it, there is a good chance that it will coincidentally be 413. Just because the universe likes that number so much. Anyway, he also likes Ghostbusters. That's why he has that shirt.
I can't believe the universe picks favorites.
Yeah, I mean, Paradox Space works in mysterious ways. Maybe we're gonna tell you what Paradox Space is. Maybe we will. I don't know. Let's move on now. Oh, dang it. Oh, how do I like actually change slides now?
Right arrow on the keyboard.
But right arrow on the
Probably, yeah,
keyboard
you
just
can probably
moves it like this.
Huh.
That's
I don't
weird.
know.
See, this is why I had the menu on the side open before.
You can open it and close it each time, I guess. There
yeah, I
be
guess.
a keybind though, like what? It's weird.
Okay, so here we have our second character. This is you would think she's a goth girl, but not really. She's a little silly, but she's silly, but she speaks. She's silly, but she speaks in a very refined manner. Like she's one of the only characters in Homestuck that uses proper grammar at all times. She is very much into Eldritch abominations. She has a real life grimoire of like actual existing Eldritch monsters in the universe.
I see.
She likes knitting, and she has a long-standing beef with her mom. Basically, her mom will get her like a gift, and she will perceive it as like an act of ironic indulgence, and so she will try to one-up her instead of
mommy issues.
Yes, mommy issues, instead of actually, properly accepting it as a gift. So she's kind of messed up like that, but yeah, give her a name now.
Mandy, specifically from the Billy and Mandy tune.
That's, you know what? She does have the hair. You're correct, actually.
Yeah.
last name.
Okay, yeah, that's a good name.
It's a good name.
Oh, do I have to pick a last name too?
If you want,
If you
don't
want
have to.
I don't know. No, pass.
Okay, sure. Mandy Darkington. Okay. Let's see. Nerd emoji is sadly not a valid Homestuck kid name. Oh yeah. Well, okay, we'll explain this after we get through the four human kids. Anyway.
Oh, dare.
She is a friend of John, and she is, well, she knows that her friend is kind of an idiot, but she indulges him a lot. Like they both of them do care about each other very much. Like the four kids in the main friend group, you'd think they'd be very dysfunctional, but strangely, despite how much every single one of them swear, maybe except one of them, they still work very well as like a group of very good friends. Anyway, we have the third one. This is.
Oh yeah, usually groups of close friends do nothing but insult each other.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Okay, so here we have the cool kid. As you can see, he is very cool.
He is the man and he is the legend.
He is the man and he is the legend, of course. Except he is 13 years old, so it's got a little hard to call him a man.
The kid, the legend.
Yes. So, he is a little guy who doesn't have parents, he only has a brother, and he is kind of tormented by his existence, because the guy likes puppets a lot, to the point where it's disturbing how many there are strewn about in his household. So to cope, this guy tried to indulge himself in this fantasy that, oh, my bro is the coolest guy ever, which he is very much, but he also tries to bury him being creeped out by all the puppets in his house with this, which sort of makes him the guy that hides his emotions the most. He is a very cool dude, he actually is, it's not a persona, but still he has very much emotional issues and issues with hiding his feelings from everybody under layers and layers and layers of irony, basically. So yeah, also he's a wannabe DJ. That too.
Okay.
What's his name?
What is his name?
This is probably the freebie. It's you because I've seen him everywhere.
Yeah.
So I already know the name. It's easily Tommy in it. And it's very the popular Minecraft YouTuber.
Yes.
And it's very nice. So it's very nice of Hussey to add a reference to him in his comic.
Actually, so
Such
true.
great,
Of course.
such great inspiration.
Yes. Should I explain to YouTube chat what the reference is there? Because I said it on stream before, but some people in chat may not remember. So our friend Batty went to like Comic-Con. They saw a cosplayer of this character, and when they called their name, the cosplayer was like, "Oh my god, you actually recognized who I was! Every single person, this like, every single person that I've met, I was asking if I was cosplaying Tommy in it before." Every single one. You're the first person to recognize me. That's just a funny story that kind of resonated with a lot of us. Anyway. Also, I guess. Yeah, what?
Go on.
I'm just reading chat, you know. He is that guy. He is my man. He is. Rose is what a gothic horror. Pro. I think you missed a lot of letters on your keyboard in that word. Would consider a goth, aka super especially goth.
Currently, and since the time we've met him, Asfi has, not Asfi, Azur has been living for Dave Strider, which is the guy you've named Tommy in it.
Dave.
Yeah, I mean, I knew the name. Yeah, I wasn't say that. Yeah, jokes aside, I know the name is Dave Strider.
No, yeah.
And yeah, I have seen Azur with a profile pic of him.
Tommy Innit wishes he was Dave Strider. Tommy Innit doesn't know who Dave Strider is, I'm sorry. Oh sweet, I guess in game that came out of nowhere yet? Yep, well, not came out of nowhere, it's been planned for a while. It has been planned for a while. I guess we just didn't...
You guys just weren't on the loop.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been planning this for maybe 2 months and a half? No, 2 months, maybe.
Yeah. But I only did this slideshow last month. Well, not last month, last week. Dave's name was supposed to be Chad Baskins, but AH didn't get a good 8 hours of sleep, so he chose the first name instead of the third like he was supposed to. Oh yeah, okay. So let me tell you, I'm not gonna tell you what the rules for naming these guys were, but all of the main characters in this comic were named by readers. Well, because it was like, when you first meet them, the introduction doesn't say their name, and then in the next panel their name appears. Basically, Hasi was taking suggestions, and the first kid got the first suggestion, the second one got the second, the third one got the third, and the fourth one got the fourth. Basically, that's how that was.
I see.
The Dave Strider of modern times is more likely to be German than Tommy.
Is Dave Strider a psychopath?
No. His the person he lives with is a psychopath. He is just a very confused kid. I'd say. Anyway, let's continue now to the fourth human child. This is a girl, a very silly girl. She is described as a silly girl by the first page which she appears in. She wants to play the flute but can't. She can play the guitar. She has a gun at all times. She has a big frick of rifle, as you can see in those images on the right. She is a furry but denies being a furry. She has she has a lot of plushies like thrown about in her room. She likes cartoons. I don't know, like what else do I say about her? She has a way of telling the future, which is very strange because like you wouldn't, when you first read the part where she is introduced, you don't expect supernatural elements to yet appear on Earth, but they do. She has just a very weird life, and nobody outside of her living place seems to know about anything that's going on in there. That's all I'll say for now.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. But did you say she denies being a furry?
Well, sorry.
She never did. And she never would.
Okay. No, okay, yeah. She doesn't deny being a furry, but she is disgusted by the idea of her wearing a fursuit. She likes to fantasize about being a real-life anthropomorphic animal, but she would never wear a fursuit because she deems that unauthentic.
Okay. Okay, can I use a special tool to assist me in picking a name?
What do you mean by special tool?
Looking up a list of American furry names and picking one.
What?
You know,
Okay.
I don't know if it exists, but I want to see. It would be pretty funny.
God, your mic is like great, amazing. You know, the quality is
Oh,
just
yeah,
astounding.
Yeah, it's a terrible microphone. It's
How
a
do
well.
you categorize a furry name by its nationality?
I don't know.
That's what I'm most curious about.
But I don't know, but maybe Google will help me.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
picked
what?
American specifically because you mentioned she carries a gun at all times.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, America. Well, the funny thing is, she actually does have a comment at some point in the comic where she is, I'm not sure I'm even legally an American citizen. She like lives on a remote island, like in the middle of nowhere, with a big frick of like temple to some frog deity, and no, but like her family has like her family are the only ones in the world who can like explore it, because apparently like it's a little vague right now. Maybe it'll be explained a bit more later. But yeah, like for some reason it's this amazing temple of an unknown civilization, and for some reason only her family has access to it in the world. I didn't think there was a list of American furry names specifically. I mean, British.
No, there isn't. There isn't.
There isn't. Okay, give her a normal arse name.
I have no clue.
A funny one. A funny one. Give her a funny name. Frickin' Rex because of a dog.
I don't fucking know. Yeah, see, this is what I was waiting for. A character that will not give me any funny ideas, so I will struggle to come up with a random name.
Oh damn, that sucks. Well, should I just tell you her name then, if you can't come up with anything?
I do as you want.
Clearly, her name is Iron Lass.
No, her name is not Iron Lass. Her name is Jade Harley. Her name is Jade Harley.
Yep.
Luna was saying Iron Lass because of the slide in on the middle top. Because that's like, but
Oh,
she has like an Iron Man suit there.
yeah, I got it.
Anyway, I'm back. I was needed for something I missed a couple of minutes. That's fine. No, her name is Silly. Yeah, sure. That's Silly Harley. Yeah, her name, first name Silly,
Yes.
second name Harley. It's last name Harley. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, this is Jade Harley, and she is basically me.
Yeah, she is basically Luna. Yeah. So let me now say, if you haven't noticed, every single human child has had a 4-letter name. I don't really know why this is, but it's like consistent.
Is it on purpose?
Yes, it is on purpose. It is a rule. It is a rule. Human children have 4-letter names. It's really, yeah.
Then,
Yeah.
see,
Just like in real life.
then calling the first one works. I'm too smart.
Nerd,
I
yeah,
already
nerd.
figured out.
First name nerd, last name emoji. Well, see, that's the thing though, because their last names are like 6 to 7 letters long though. So that's a shame.
Emoji with 2 eyes at the end.
Good, very good now. Yes, that's a good idea. Okay. So this is one of the parental figures of the kids. I'm gonna make you guess which of the kids this one belongs to. Like, well, not belongs to, but which one of the kids, you know. Yeah.
Is the Guardian too?
Yes.
Should I name him first or try to guess the kid first?
Guess the kid. Guess the kid.
The first one.
That's correct. This is
Hey.
This is Dad Egbert. He's never named. He's just Dad.
You just told me the name.
Oh well, yeah, but like, dang it! I should have waited. Dang it. Well, never. Fine. Guess what his main hobby is. Guess what his
You
main
win
hobby
this
is.
one, Asfi.
I don't know, punching black spheres, like in one of those pictures.
Okay, his
Smoking pipe.
well, his smoking pipe. Well, that's the funny thing, right? Because he is like he's basically meant to be like the most generic father you can ever meet, except he is awesome. So he has a pipe.
His favorite hobby is watching TV and working at a 9 to 5.
Well, that's the thing, right? He has a 9 to 5, but he doesn't.
See, I knew it.
He doesn't want to disappoint his son by that fact. So he basically got into a random thing, like a completely random thing, and that thing just happened to be collecting little statues and posters of Harlequins, which are just thrown around about the house. He knew that his son was into pranking, so that he was like, okay, so I should get into Harlequins then, because like clowns like pranking, right? And but he just got into this thing. He spent a lot of money on like decorating his house with Harlequin memorabilia, just because he wanted to impress his son. He didn't want him to know that he worked at a boring job. But otherwise, he has a fedora. He always has that shirt. He always has that tie. He has a lot of pipes. He likes shaving. He has like a whole encyclopedia on the topic of shaving on his study. But he also likes baking a lot, which is fun. His weapon of choice is a cake.
Oh, it's like the fucking cake splash on the face.
No, for some reason it stays intact when he punches people with the cake.
Oh, it was frozen, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, maybe at all times, yeah. And also he is strong as heck for some reason. Like, the guy, you can see him beating up in that bottom one over there. He's like maybe not one of the strongest in terms of abilities it themselves, like, I don't know, magic stuff, but he is definitely one of the physically stronger characters in Homestuck, and he is just handling him like that. Just because he is a dad and he does his job. Anyway, let me read the chat real quick. Also known as PipeFan413. Yes. He indulges himself in a social media forum called Serious Business. Every single person there has a comically boring way of typing, and his username is PipeFan413.
Oh, 413.
Yeah. But I don't think that's because of the universal importance of 413.
Yeah.
I think that's just after his son's birthday.
That's the one time the number makes sense, basically.
Yeah, that's the one time the number makes sense. Anyway, Slenderman, if he had a nose, true actually. That didn't get into clowns because John likes pranking. That did get into clowns because John likes pranking. That was a thing. Well, because he likes pranking, and because of the scribbles on his walls, because of like his dreams being haunted by a Harlequin doll. But that's a different thing. Whatever. Oh, Dave's sprite theme in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but yeah, I'm hearing Dave's sprite theme right now. Anyway, True Witcher. Let's talk about Fedora Freak. Oh my god. We're not talking about Fedora Freak. Fedora Freak is like a minor character that appears in pictures where we see exchanges on the Serious Business forum, basically.
But he still starts a session alone.
Okay, let's go forward. We have another parental figure. This is, well, actually, tell me which one this is. Like, what does this
the second one, because you mentioned a mom and she looks kind of like her.
Oh, okay, fine. So this is Rose's mom. If you were to give her a name, what would it be? Actually, let me explain her first. So she is, because she is like a very close, very. She is seemingly very high up in a company called Skyanet. She was allowed to she had enough money to build a remote house on a cliff somewhere near New York in the middle of a forest. Their house is literally a dam. Their electricity comes from a generator that is powered by the river beneath their house. So like very rich, right? Incredibly rich. She buys a lot of random things into her house, like for example, extravagant pictures of wizards, Shadow Wizard Money Gang, on her walls. There is like a two-floor tall statue of a wizard in their living room. And she also is an alcoholic, like a very it's a bad condition. Her alcoholism is bad. To the point where in the room that Rose has been convinced is her like bedroom all her life, that room actually contains just a stash of alcohol. There is no bed in it.
Oh.
Anyway, what's her name?
This is a hard one.
I don't know. I mean, you can tell from these pictures that she is very particularly well, like hot shit.
A lot of I mean, yeah, a lot of people are crushing on her. I know that. You know, woman and all.
You know, she's female if you couldn't.
Yes.
You know, based on the name we had before, what do you think she could be named? For that, Egbert.
Mom and Rosa's last name.
Lalonde. Mom Lalonde.
You're right, yes.
I mean,
her name
yeah,
is Mom Lalonde.
I kind of hope that you would still come up with something funny, but that's fine, yeah.
my funniness run out.
That's fine.
I can't think of a lot of them.
Oh,
I had an idea for Egbert, but you skipped them.
Oh, damn. What was your idea?
I was thinking of like Dr. Eggman, but then after one year hitting the gym like crazy.
All right, that's good.
That's I love that.
That's good. So that's good. So, okay. So that Egbert is actually Ivo Egbert.
He doesn't need the robots to catch Sonic anymore. He just
run. He has incredibly strong legs.
Yeah.
That did not get into
He can drop kick him.
That like friends. I mean, yeah, no. I know. Okay. I did mess up that thing a little, cause yeah, he likes pranks because his grandma liked pranks because her dad liked pranks. It's a long line of pranksters. What I meant by they like he got into Harlequins because John likes pranks. It was like. I kind of simplified it for you, but okay, I'll explain it. In his sleep, John scribbles on his walls like these scary clown faces, scary jester faces, and instead of because they have a very hard time communicating with each other. Like they don't sit down to converse a lot. They kind of have a little issue going on when we start off the comic. So because of their lack of communication, that instead of asking him, he just assumes, oh, my son is into like these jesters now, so I'm gonna fill the house with jesters. That's what happened.
Oh, okay. Oh, my son is drawing schizophrenic creatures on the walls. Let's indulge.
Yes. That is what happened. That is what happened. The One Piece is real in 16.8. Homestuck in 2023. Yes. Hello. Yes. I've been doing a long freaking read through. This is just kind of part of it. We're just doing something fun, you know, in the middle of it.
Yep. Yeah.
Clowns and pranks are two different things, exactly. Two. Yeah, the sequel. The clowns and pranks are squeakquel. Okay, nice conversation there in chat. Also, hi Luna.
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, Jesse, what the frick are you talking about? Okay, here he is. Who is this?
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna give any description. Just
Nope.
name him now.
Not name him. Tell me who he is. Like,
Dave's brother.
yes, he is Dave's brother. He is Bro Strider. That's what he's called.
You told me his name again.
Yes, I know, but it's kind of obvious at this point, right? That they don't have actual
Yeah,
names.
yeah.
That's fair.
Right,
That's fair.
it's kind of obvious at this point. Tell me... Okay, but still, would you...
He looks like the Ryan Gosling of this universe.
Okay!
Yes.
Okay, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. So, he lives in a crappy bedroom apartment. He sleeps in the living room and Dave sleeps in the bedroom. They live in the middle of Texas. It's hot as hell where they live all the time. And he, despite living in such a small apartment and all, apparently he earns thousands per month. Like thousands and thousands. Because he has this thing where he's really into puppets, right? And he has a bunch of businesses related to puppets. He coined the idea of a smuppet, which combines the concept of smut and puppet. Basically, they are these puppets with very large arses. And he has like a cam website for puppets, and apparently it gets a lot of clicks. It gets a lot of visitors. And a lot of people pay to see those puppets on cams. He also has this act where he is a performer. He is a ventriloquist, except he is a rapping ventriloquist. His puppet raps. That's the thing with him. And a lot of people go to see his shows too. So through all of his endeavors, he actually earns a lot of money, and he just uses it to indulge even more in his puppetry. Well,
he's genius.
Well, that as well as collecting incredibly crappy swords and one good sword, and the only one that's good in his house is the one that he wields.
Yep.
He also because their apartment is like at the very top of the building, he takes Dave to the top of their apartment block, and they spar with actual swords on the roof of a building with no handrails. He has been doing this since Dave was a baby, like a literal toddler.
What?
Yeah, well, a lot of
Normal business.
A lot of people do consider him quite a bit of an abuser. My headcanon is...
He is very abusive.
He's
just into that grind set. You wouldn't understand.
I wouldn't understand, of course. He is abusive, but I feel like that was just because when Dave came into his life... Because, by the way, all of the kids are adopted. None of them are actually, like...
He's an average...
In a very loose way.
They're connected biologically.
He's an average older brother.
Well, that's the thing, right? Because when he first saw Dave and thought, well, hot damn, what am I gonna do with this baby? He probably didn't think like, oh, I can be his dad. He probably thought he was not fit to be his dad. So from moment one, he tried to be his brother. Like, he didn't shield him from any of the freaking suspicious sexual themes of his puppets have. He didn't shield him from those because, you know, I'm his brother, so I can just do that with him. You know, it's fine. It should be fine. He just had a very loose. He didn't protect him from anything, basically. He didn't protect Dave from anything. Yeah. So Dave just turned out... He had the chance to turn out very screwed up. He is very screwed up, but he has the chance to, like, be his own person still, because of his online friends, at least. Anyway, that's that.
Well, earlier you described Dave as the cool guy, so I think he did a pretty good job raising him.
Well, that's the thing, right? Because... all his life he was trying to like say, oh no, puppets are cool, bro, and then all of his friends were like, dude, you're from what you're telling me, your bro sounds lame as hell. Basically, his friends sort of helped him eventually when they got into the adventure that they would set out to go on. They helped him find his own, like, well, himself, right? Because for a long time he just was trying to live in his brother's shadow, and only after his birthday, which came like only a couple months before the adventure began, only then he started being like, oh man, well maybe I should like start finding my own ironic direction, you know. That's why he actually made this comic. There is an in-universe comic made by Dave, but we'll get to that later.
That's why he started making YouTube videos.
Well, so okay, he doesn't do YouTube videos per se, but he does have, just like Bro, he has a lot of places on the internet by him, a lot of blogs. You know, it's 2009, blogs are the thing, you know.
You didn't get the joke.
Oh, what did I not get the joke?
It's because I named him Tommy in it.
Oh, God damn it. Okay. Well, Minecraft wasn't out by then anyway.
Yeah, he made it. He's an entrepreneur.
Okay, Dave Strider made Minecraft. Awesome.
You know, that would make sense time-wise.
Okay, sure. The Texas accent is
You know, 2009.
I was a kid, people assumed I was British, so I gave him whatever accent, so you can give him whatever accent we have. Oh my god, crap, blah blah blah. God damn, there's a lot of messages I'm missing. I'm sorry guys, I'm just busy explaining stuff to Asfi. I'm sorry for missing a lot of you guys' messages. Plus Davis Big City, Texas, IDK man, beating up your brother and traumatizing him with puppets sounds pretty abusive to me. No, yeah, it absolutely is, but I do think that there is some reason for it. He didn't just decide to be the bad guy, you know? I was just trying to discern it. Anyway, we're moving on. Last Guardian. So, who is this?
Well, the last one that's left, the fourth kid.
Well, yeah, but like, tell me. So now you know that one of them is a brother, not necessarily a dad. So who could this be?
The cool uncle that has a past of war crimes.
Okay, here's the thing, right? He is a grandpa.
He's kind of a past of war crimes.
He kind of. See, him and okay, there is a character that we haven't introduced yet, but basically he is a millionaire. He is a millionaire-billionaire. Except instead of doing stuff that Elon Musk would do, which is take over Twitter, he. Well, okay. Here's the thing, right? How do I explain this? Hold on. He has like multiple companies. He in universe he owns the company Betty Crocker, which is like
he has a knack for adventure.
Yes, he has a knack for adventure. He likes to steal pictures.
He has a very long gun.
He likes to he has a very long gun. He collects old guns. He collects mummies from ancient tombs. He collects armor from medieval castles. He collects stolen pictures of women from beauty parlors. What else does he do? He has like a room full of globes, just globes upon globes upon globes. He just uses his limitless money to indulge in his limitless obsessions, basically. And we see that in the household where Jade lives. Jade is the fourth human. She's the silly girl.
Yeah, I know.
So he is the reason why Jade never leaves her house without her rifle. Also,
I see he indoctrinated his daughter well.
Yes. He is, besides being a millionaire, owning 2 companies, which includes Skynet. We'll maybe explain Skynet a little later. He is also like a brilliant scientist. Like he is just a jack of all trades, and he is amazing at everything he does. Except he is kind of a weird grandpa still. He like because of him like claiming the Frog Temple as his and his only. He basically had access to all of this alien sourced technology, like this technology from a completely other world. So he in his house he has teleporters. He has a wardrobe that can change the pattern on his granddaughter's shirt remotely, but just for some reason. There is chunks of uranium strewn about his house because every single thing that he makes involves uranium somehow. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. He is just sort of wild, yeah, like that, you know?
He's the Jeff Bezos of the universe.
He honestly, he kind of is. He kind of is. Except he's...
I wouldn't be surprised if he also collected minimum wage workers.
Well, he does. Okay, we don't find out about it, but he does own. Okay, Skynet might be a small, like a big company, but like as in with a small workforce. But Betty Crocker, that's a real life corporation of like baked goods stuff, right? Well, baked goods, but also gashers for some reason. Gashers are like a very important thing in Homestuck. You know what gashers are, right? They're like these little fruity treats.
What? No,
like,
I don't know.
It's a kind of candy. Look up gashers on Google.
I don't think it exists in it.
It exists.
No, it doesn't.
Well, not in Italy. Not in Italy. It's a very American thing.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I've never seen them, but I see.
Grand backpacking heat, of course. He uses the money to do his own thing and not do bad stuff to other people, basically. Well, yeah, I guess. Well, I think the only thing that he
does... was Dave's brother in one of the images holding a giant gusher?
What? No. That was...
The shape
No,
like
you don't tell him what it was. Don't tell him what it was.
I mean, the shape looks like one.
No, he's talking about the thing on the left. That's a hoverboard.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah, it's a hoverboard. It's like...
Okay.
Okay, so... It's at this point where we kind of get into a weird conspiracy of, despite all of these kids being online friends, somehow all of their guardians have a weird connection, because like the mom like works for Skynet, which is of course owned by Grandpa. Bro, for some reason, has a hoverboard, which is specifically not Earth technology at that point, so he just somehow has it. And Dad is probably like the least related to anything, but he does have a safe that in which he collects newspaper clippings of meteor strikes in various places in the world, like very random meteor strikes.
And he's also inhumanly strong.
Yes,
what does that have to do with the others?
Well, here is the thing, right? So this is where I explain that in the comic they play a game. That's the whole thing. They play a game that changes their whole world. It ends the Earth. It just causes Armageddon on Earth, the game, and it does that through meteors. Just lots and lots and lots of meteors. And they are the four destined players to exit Earth into the world of the game successfully. Well, I say world of the game, but the game is just sort of like the gateway into that world. And that's why meteors are important, because, and now I'm gonna say something wild here, all of them are adopted, but also related, because their children, the children of these guardians were made through, like, technology.
Slime.
Yeah, through something called paradox slime, in a different time, in a different universe. But then they were teleported back onto Earth on their right times, like time traveled onto the right times on Earth through destiny, on meteors, like riding meteors. Each of the guardians and each of the four
You're making it way
kids
more complicated than it needs to be.
Landed on Earth on meteors, basically. That's why meteors are important. Like,
alright.
John emerged from a meteor, but also he killed somebody with the meteor, which is sad. Anyway, next character, we have this character, she is very lovely. Who is she? Actually, no. Let me say. So she is a very old person. She is an old person who actually no, me telling her what she's like is gonna give it away. Tell me who she's related to.
The first kid.
Yes, and who would she be?
His grandma.
Yeah, she's a grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I think I figured out this because you place every like set of character in the same order. Yeah, they're in the same order.
Okay.
Like every 4 character is in order.
Yeah, sorry
first
about
is
that.
relatively
Sorry
quick.
about that. Sorry about that. Yeah. You put everything in a John Rose Dave Jade pattern. I just now realized that. Yeah, I am pretty silly. I'm sorry, Ria. Good morning. How late am I? We are on. Wait, no, this isn't 4. I mislabeled this one. This is supposed to be 9. But oh frick.
But yeah, you're not very late. We're still in the starting stages.
Yes. So
Unfortunately for Asfi.
unfortunate for Asfi. So she is the grandma. She okay. So she and Grandpa Harley, they were raised as siblings, but they are not actually related like blood-wise as siblings, because it's complicated, but they are actually like the and I'm gonna use a word here you don't understand, ectobiological parents of John and Jade. So they're just related, okay? Just DNA wise they're related, whatever, right?
Okay.
So she was raised along with Grandpa, and on the day that Grandpa arrived in his meteor, he was killed by the baby Grandpa because the person that was gonna raise them, he was killed because Grandpa arrived with two flintlock pistols, and as soon as that baby arrived on Earth, he shot his would-be caretaker. You know, you can't trust babies with guns. So they were raised by that guy's wife, who was Betty Crocker, by the way. That's why the grandpa owns the company. And Betty Crocker IRL, by the way, is a fictional figure that just went as a mascot for the company, but in Homestuck universe, she's a real person. The guy was basically a pranking master. He had like a whole encyclopedia of pranksterism. And she basically treated it like the Bible. She got into pranking. When she got older, she made a whole shop centered around pranking, which for some reason was lucrative. She got her biological son, which is Dadbert, into pranking, and Dadbert got John into pranking. Yeah. And you may notice, in the 3 of these pictures, she is a ghost.
Yeah, I'm guessing she dies at some point.
She died a long time ago, but through the game she could be revived into this new form, combined with a Harlequin doll.
She was the one that John killed while riding his meteor as a baby.
Yes.
Oh.
And
also
yeah.
a question.
Yeah.
This is the second character for which one of the images has a giant ass red target pointed at their head.
Yes.
Who is sniping people?
They're not being sniped. This is okay. So
Fucking there is one of the characters is an avid COD player. Just goes around quick scoping characters.
I mean, you know, what if Jade would just killed all of them? You know, with her sniper rifle.
If you want to know what the scope is, it's basically it's the display of a machine that can collect the DNA of whatever it aims at any point in time, at any point in space, and it transforms it into the slime that it is used to recreate clones of said people to send back in time.
What the fuck?
Okay, yeah. So that's ectobiology for you. It's kind of weird. What? Okay, so she is combined with a Harlequin because when you start the game they were playing, which is called Spurb, by the way, they play a game called Spurb. Spurb. It's spelled like S-B-U-R-B. One of the main mechanics that you need to do before entering the other universe is quote prototyping a kernel sprite, which basically means throwing some object into this glowing seizure orb, and like your guide for the game will come out of it. This is basically
preferably
like,
something dead.
this is preferably something dead. So like basically, John accidentally ended up with his grandma's ashes in his kernel sprite. So then she became Nana sprite. And these sprites basically are supposed to be like the tutorial guides of the game, right? They're supposed to serve that role. Anyway.
Well, what happens if something alive is thrown in?
Well, they just also become part of the sprite then, but it's a little.
Okay.
But then it's usually my theory is that then the life form has to be willing to become part of the sprite for that to work. Because we see the instances of alive stuff touching not yet finally prototyped sprite, and they don't get merged with it, and then we see an instance of an alive person prototyping themselves, but that's like willing. So it's a little complicated. Everything is complicated.
I could grasp that much.
I first read Act 1 and couldn't understand you in a bit. Okay, by the way, hello Tosuli, hello there. Hi, new viewer. Sorry, it's a
New human.
Again, yes, new human. Hard to keep up with the chat. The 4 Guardians came out of nowhere. They are pure bootstrap paradox. While the 4 kids are paradoxes, but have a traceable origin. Well, yeah, that's the thing, right? Because they did come from the weird DNA combining machine in space in another universe, but their DNA came from themselves. Like, them existing is what made them be born in the first place. Their genetic makeup came out of nowhere. It's a stable time loop. Anyway, next slide. Who's this? Who is this?
What the fuck?
Who's this douchebag?
Who's this douchebag?
Okay, it looks like a puppet.
Yes, this is a puppet.
And like from one of those images, I can see that it's something Dave has.
Yep.
So I'm guessing it's the guide for Dave.
Well, yes, but tell me his name, because he does have an actual name. So okay. Let me first maybe I'm gonna tell you what he is. So he is Dave Bro's favorite puppet. He is the one that he takes on the rapping ventriloquist acts, basically. But he also does this thing with him where he seems alive just because Dave Bro has this unhuman speed as to where he is not even able to be seen as when he moves. He's that fast, and so he just makes him move by moving really fast around him. So through that, this guy just has been torturing Dave for as long as he can remember, or tormenting him, to the point where he confesses to Rose at some point that sometimes he has dreams where Cal comes alive and he whispers to his ear and then he wakes up in cold sweat. Now, he has a very long history, despite just being some puppet Bro takes on his rapping acts, but I'm gonna tell you that after you name him. Please name this young gentleman.
This puppet is a rapper, right? Because you say that Dave's brother. Yeah. Drake, if he was a Chuck E. Cheese animatronic.
Okay. Okay then, Drake from FNAF. This is Drake from FNAF.
Drake from FNAF.
This is Drake from FNAF, of course. Hello. Hello, Space Cat. Hello. What is what, Space Cat? Good theory. Homestuck has so much going on, I really needed the various recaps. Totally normal puppet. But there are examples of a bootstrap paradox. Yeah, we know, Ria, we know. We kind of explained it, but I did explain it a little more cleanly, yeah. But yeah, still, Dad is like properly biological son of Nana as far as we know. Anyway, his name is Lil Cal. Because, you know, all rappers have Lil.
Oh yeah, Lil. Yeah.
His name is Lil Cal. Now, I'm gonna tell you his story because his story doesn't.
Why is he shaking? Why is he vibrating with motion in one of the
vibrating with the elevator began to move, vibrating with motion. That's like one of the times where he is being moved by Dave Bro's incredible speed, basically.
I see.
Okay. But I do like the picture on the top right because it looks like he's just like some cryptid sighting.
Yeah.
He pretty much is though. He is a cryptid. So okay, let me tell you his story. With no context, I'm not gonna explain any of the terms I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna tell you his story. So he was first.
I like that you're saying his and not its.
Okay, its story, fine.
No, his is fine. His is fine.
Okay, so he was first spawned by so-called Rage Voodoo in Dave's dream room on Durs. He was thrown out of that room by... I'm not gonna explain anything.
Just in this first sentence, the only word I understood was spawned.
Yeah. He was thrown out of the window of that room by Dream Rose. He was caught by one of Dave Bro's frickin' hoverboards. He was transportalized into the Veil. He then the baby version of Bro, Strider, got attached to him. Lil Cal got sent on the meteor onto Earth. With the meteor, with Bro. He has been with Bro since he was a baby. Then he got taken into the game proper, so then so at that point there are two Cals in what I'm gonna say. Okay, I'm gonna say the name of the universe of that world that they got teleported into, the Incipisphere. That Cal then gets torn up. Well, it gets torn up already earlier. Cal then gets patched up by Bro, gets taken to a scaffold with a certain villain. He then gets taken by that villain. That puppet then is equipped with a certain wallet. The puppet then gets into a different session of the game with that villain because the villain got attached to this puppet. This puppet then latched onto a robot which went back in time in a different universe. To meet the non-robot version of that character in the past. He was burnt by then, but then was repaired again by a different character. Then he got used by an ectobiology machine in the like game session equivalent of that universe to create basically the god figure of that universe's Earth equivalent.
Did you get all that?
That's his. That's his story. That's the story.
I think if I skip 3 school years worth of math lessons and then listen to a class, I will understand more.
yeah. I understand that. Yeah. You know his name.
I love how you just said you just thought if you should say name the Incipisphere or not, but then you just in the middle of that you threw in like 15 terms that you had never said earlier.
Yes, on purpose. That was on purpose to confuse him. By the way, new members is only up to the beginning of Act 6, no spoilers. Oh, yes. Thank you, Ria. I'm gonna actually go to YouTube Studio and pin that real quick. Pin that message real quick.
Do what?
Pin Ria's message. Quit talking about Homestuck, you're scaring the broads away. not the dames! Yeah. Not the dames! You know, his name is on his shirt. Oh, true. Cal is not on his shirt. You see that, Asfi? How did you miss that?
I told you it was easier
Usually-
than you thought.
Usually, you don't have your name sporting on your shirt.
Okay,
I should have
fine.
that.
You should have that? Yeah, Luna on your shirt? That would be cool.
Yes. I mean, it's
What
not
is it?
my name, but you know.
What's it like talking about Homestuck in a non-homestuck fan Lamau? I mean, it's fun. I get to confuse him, and I take joy in that. Because I feel like now, like explaining this Homestuck stuff to him, I feel like when he and Witcher explained the FNAF timeline to me. I feel like that now. Okay.
This
So
is
it is just proper revenge.
this is payback for all the times I shamed you for Homestuck.
Yes, yes,
This is
yes.
payback.
Are you having fun yet, Asfi?
This is the most dreadful moment of my life. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, here we have a cat. This is
Yeah.
Rose's cat. This is a cat that she had when she was young but then died. And then became one of the sprites, basically. But he was like prototyped with like a... Okay, it was a doll of a princess, but because Rose hated it so much, she modified it with her knitting prowess to make that doll an eldritch abomination. And so I almost said his name. And so this cat was prototyped with that eldritch princess doll. That's what happened. That's the character on the left.
You should open a notebook tab on a corner that says in all caps, "Don't say the name."
Okay, don't say the names. I have that. I have it now. I have it open.
Targeting Reticourt is back. The sniper's back at it again.
I love Aski's blank expressionless face while Kraft is explaining the timeline of Local. Yes, of course.
Yeah, that's not drawing. That's a cam filming me. It's a webcam.
Live Asphy reaction. This isn't fair. The second cat has two names. Yes, it does, but we'll get to that. So the one that's marked.
That's why it's 11 and 11.5.
Yeah. They're just similar characters. Name the one on the left first. It is a very fancy cat.
Okay, he looks like a gentleman.
Very gentlemanly.
Is it a guy?
Yes, it's a guy.
Oh.
Fun fact.
Oh.
Fun fact. Even if the dead thing that comprises a sprite used to not have enough intelligence to speak, like didn't have human type intelligence, they gain the ability to speak normally, so that they can actually fulfill their guide role. So when Jasper's, then I said their name. Dang it! I spoiled his name. Damn it.
You know what? If you didn't say that, Astrid wouldn't have remembered. I wouldn't have realized you had said it.
You know what? You're right, actually. Damn it.
I already had a name in mind.
Okay, what was it?
Sir Cato.
Sir Gatto. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay, that's good. That's
This is
good. But he is not Italian. Sorry.
Puss in
It was Cato with a C.
Cato.
Oh, okay,
Cato
okay,
with a
of
C.
course.
Okay. Of
He is not Spanish.
He is New Yorkan. Hey, I'm working here.
Oh, okay.
I'm working here. What I was gonna say. So one of the things that he says when he gains the ability to speak human language, is tell a character the story of him getting his balls cut off at a doctor's office, at a doctor's place, at a vet. Sorry, that's what I wanted to say.
Where are my balls?
No, but like basically the way he describes it is like, once I didn't know why, but I did these big meows and I was looking out the window looking for girl cats. I don't even know why, but then Rose's mom came along, took me to this scary place where I was scared for a while, but when I was home I didn't do the meows anymore. So basically he described him being asleep,
Being deballed.
being asleep, being deballed, and then waking up at home.
Yep.
I thought that was funny.
That's probably the first thing any animal will tell you. Where, where did my balls go, father?
Okay. So the second one. Is basically a spawn of ectobiology. That's the technology we told you about before. But the difference here is that instead of going back in time and becoming the original cat, this is an imperfect paradox clone. You see how it has like these alien 4 eyes?
Yeah,
imperfect.
And it's nowhere as classy and important.
Yes. Imperfect paradox clones basically just do not go back in time to become the original. They're just new creations. They're just new life forms that are, imperfect clones. That's the kind of self-explaining. Yeah. So this little gentleman got a name from both Rose and later John. Now those names are a little, they're very silly. And they did base them off around something they encountered on their adventure or their home life. I'm gonna say that. So
okay, I already had both.
Okay, tell me.
Okay, well, actually, who named it first?
Rose named him first.
Oh, then it doesn't work.
Okay, then tell me the other way. First John name, second Rose name.
The first name is Lil Shit, and the second name is Don't Call Him That.
Okay, that's good. I actually like that.
That is so in character, though.
I actually like that though. Okay, so the name that Rose gave him is Vodka Mutiny. And the name that John gave him is Dr. Miaugon von Spangler. Yep. Well, I might have messed it up a little, but yeah. Jasper's 2 Electric Boogle. Pretty much. Nice Gilbert Gottfield reference, saddest. Wait, what did he say? You fool. You absolute buffoon. Okay, I think I did catch it. Oops. I could literally hear the internal battle each time you tried to say his name. yeah, I'm sorry. Vodka Mutiny, Dr. Miaugon Spangler. Yeah, Spangler. Yeah, that was it. Lovely. Very good. Let's move on now. Shall we?
Alright.
Who's your favorite thus far?
Ryan Gosling, Dave's brother.
Alright.
See, I told you.
About those
If
stairs.
there was a character that would make Asfi read Homestuck, it would be either Dave's bro or Little Carl. That's what I said.
Yeah. Okay. So here we have a dog, but it is a very special dog. It is Jade's best friend in the world, and basically the animal that pretty much the parental figure that she had, because her grandma died very early on in her childhood, so she's been basically raised on a remote island by a dog for a lot of her life.
Is that why she's a furry?
Maybe?
I assume so.
So this dog has a lot of radioactive abilities, and I think this is he is the reason why Jade's grandpa is so obsessed with uranium. I'm pretty sure.
He's also a very good dog.
He is a very good dog. Good dog best friend, Good dog best friend. He is a very good dog. And he does his best to protect Jade at all costs, despite basically being a god deity that existed for like billions of years on Earth. And yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say about him. What's his name?
I can see in one of the pictures that actually multiple that he reeks of green aura, of radioactive aura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cancer canine.
Cancer canine. Okay, that's good.
Oh,
I like
God.
that. I like that. You know what? I like that. Cancer canine. Nice. That's very good. Very good. I hope it. Dave Bro is based, but I don't know what he's based on. He's based on facts and logic, you know. So the funny thing about that name is that cancer as in the concept and not the actual illness, like not the illness that plagues like animals, but cancer itself as like, you know, something that's corrosive from the inside, I suppose. It has a very important theme in Homestuck. It's a very important theme in Homestuck, and it comes up.
Yeah, I knew.
bunch. Oh,
I knew.
What did you? Wait, huh? What?
No, I'm bullshitting. I didn't.
Oh, you didn't. Okay, that's. In any way, it's not related to him. So his name is Becquerel. He is named after a scientist, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what the scientist is, but yeah.
Whoa, my name is a lot better.
Okay. But the funny thing also is that the specific green that he emanates, the green that characterizes him, the hex code for that color is 4Bec13. Somehow. It's a wild coincidence, but for some reason Andrew Hussey just magnetizes coincidences like that to himself.
No, that wasn't a coincidence, no.
You don't think so? Okay.
No, it's impossible for it to be a coincidence.
Well, right then. Anyway, Dave calls him a devil beast and recommends Jade blow his head off.
What? What?
No, he just doesn't know enough about him, right? And her answer is, "Oh, I don't know if I could if I tried." And that's not saying that she can't because he's her best friend. She literally means she's fired her gun at him to play fetch before. That he's that powerful. He plays fetch with the bullets.
Does he fetch the bullet?
Yes,
Oh.
he fetches the bullets. He can
But
catch
not
them
before
mid-air.
teleporting the bullets around the universe.
Yes. He also has like wild
Okay, at
teleportation
first-
abilities.
At first, to play fetch, I thought she like shot at his mouth and he like catch the bullet and why it was going in his mouth.
I mean that's sort of what happens because one of the
He does jump in front of him to catch it.
well,
So-
that's the thing, because in one of the flashes, the fetching thing is shown where basically you see the blue package over there on the left. She tries to get
Yeah.
that from him basically, and to get him away from the package, she shoots her gun in the opposite direction. He then teleports over to where the bullet would end up. She grabs the package and then he teleports back. That's how they play fetch.
I see.
And he loves her master a lot. They're best friends. Yes. Becquerel is named that because Becquerel is a form of ionizing radiation. Well, that and also, you know, probably that is named Becquerel because of the scientist that probably discovered it. Because I know that it is a scientist's name. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, next. Here we have this fellow. I'm not saying anything. Tell me his name.
Okay. Okay, he looks like Dave.
Yep, he sure does.
He's dead. He's a ghost.
Yep.
Seems like.
Yep.
Sure is.
Got stabbed.
Remember, this is the same
He
type.
sure did.
This is the same type of sprite that Nana Sprite and Jasper Sprite are. So you know, something had to be thrown into that to make it look like Dave. You know.
I see.
Tell me its name.
This is a threat.
What?
I am putting
This
a
is a
gun to
threat.
your head.
Apply or die.
Do you want me to just say his real name?
I don't know. Can you give like any description details?
Okay, so he is partially a crow that has been stabbed. One of the things that's been thrown into the sprite
crow?
to make him look like that, yes, was basically
Okay,
at one point in the story, Dave encounters like a crow that flew through his window. He accidentally chucks the sword at the crow, and the crow gets perfectly impaled through the heart.
Oh.
That
It's,
crow then gets prototyped.
John Crowsborn.
A crow's okay. Nice. John Crowsworn. Nice. I like that. So, his regular name is a little more boring. It's either Dave or Dave Sprite. This is just a different Dave. This is just another Dave. We're just dealing with an alternate version of Dave here.
Yeah, no, this is Dave Sprite.
But yeah, Dave Sprite, Dave Sprite or Dave. I mean, either works, because characters do still call him Dave at times, you know? Because he is a Dave. He is just as much of a valid Dave as Dave. So, this is an alternate timeline Dave, basically. So, the role of Dave in the game is time travel, basically. And at some point, the timeline went haywire, where John was dead and Jade didn't even enter the game, getting killed by her own meteor, most likely. And Dave and Rose just sort of lived in that doomed timeline for a couple months, gathering as much intel as they can about their surroundings, so that they could eventually like go back in time and save the timeline.
They were there for a year. What do you mean?
It's a little like Dave Sprite himself says it's been a couple months.
He outright said it's for a year then.
Well, maybe he was
does.
exaggerating though. Okay, for a long time. They were in that timeline for a long time. Dave then went back in time, became Dave's guide through prototyping himself with the crow, and basically is just a separate character. But you'd think it would get boring with having this like a copy of the same character, but it's not actually. This is a way more traumatized Dave, while like one that still plays it cool, but still treats things with less levity as Dave. So that's very interesting to see, because he still acts all chill around like Prime Dave, well, not Prime Dave, Alpha Dave, and but in conversations with other characters we see that his demeanor is quite different from Alpha Dave. But yeah, he is very cool. We like him a lot. I like him a lot. You were saying something, Asfi?
No.
Okay, sorry.
Go on. Go on.
His other alias is also Mr. Orange Creamsicles, as a very certain character calls him that.
Because what kind of civilization doesn't have orange creamsicles?
Yeah, what kind of civilization doesn't have orange creamsicles? Okay. Next. Here we have a very silly guy.
Craft, what the fuck is an orange creamsicle?
You know, orange.
You will know when you grow up.
And
you will know when you're older.
An orange tasting ice cream, basically. You know, it's a different word for ice cream, pretty much.
Okay.
Anyway, this is okay. This is not a human, as you can see, right? You can see that this
because
is
he's
not
black.
No, not because of that. Shut up.
Oh, come on, just because it's the different skin tone than the others? Damn!
The best character in Homestuck. No. Salmo is panicking over your racism, Luna. Anyway, this is what's called a Durzian. He comes from a planet in the Insipisphere, which is like the game world, right? He is basically part of the like the evil kingdom. There are two kingdoms in the game.
Why is he evil? What feature of his design makes it?
He's not. That's the thing. No, that's the thing. He's not evil. He's just.
Okay.
He's just unfortunately part of the kingdom that wants to obliterate everything. But he's just a regular citizen who doesn't want war. In fact, hating war is a pretty big part of his character. Anyway, what's his name?
Let's see this.
Oh, okay. Let me tell you what he likes. So,
Pumpkins.
he likes basically any food ever, like because he's been starving for years.
Okay.
He
No.
what?
No, he doesn't like meat.
No, but well, okay, no, he doesn't like meat. He doesn't like meat. He converses with John. He does converse with John a lot, and calls him by boy. Boy who is John. He says it like that. Boy who is John.
Okay.
He likes democracy a lot. He doesn't like the monarchy on his like planet. So he's like attached a lot to the concept of democracy, which probably doesn't like even exist in the Incipesphere. It's just sort they just don't even have that in there. They just only have the two kingdoms. What else? Oh, he likes indulging in fantasies. He draws stuff on walls and floors with chalk, and is very proud of his fantasies that he supplies.
And he's also the mayor.
prophets. And he's also he's the
Yeah, I saw in the top picture.
Yes, he's the proud mayor of a town called Cantown, which totally isn't a totally made up thing. Totally not a fakey fake. He's totally a real certified mayor of a real town. Anyway,
Okay.
what's his name?
I will go with Nikocado before the catastrophe.
What? Why is
He used to be. He used to be. He doesn't like me.
Oh, vegetarian. Okay. Only because of
And
the
it's because you say he likes food in general, and then Luna said not me.
Oh.
So I just thought of that and ignored any further info.
Oh my god. Okay, then that's. What? Okay, so this guy is Nico Kado according to you. Nice.
Pre-incident. It's important.
Okay, so this is a lot of people just call him the mayor, but he does have a proper alias. It is well, he has multiple. So before ending up on Earth in the post-apocalypse, because that's something that happened. Basically, just there is this process in the game.
Why are you
which-
struggling so much?
And I'm like debating which parts to evade to save time and which to not, you know.
Okay.
He was a farmer. Then when he was sent to Earth, he became like an explorer, and then he wanted to indulge in the fantasy of becoming a mayor. So originally he was
He's
the
a farmer
war-weary villain, where villain is just a word that means somebody that owns land. He was just a farmer. Then he became the wayward vagabond, which, oh, by the way, also is WV, also shortens to WV. And also, the title that he was supposed to be given but never was given was the Wasteland Vindicator, which is also WV. So the people from the Golden Kingdom and from the Purple Kingdom collectively are called Carapacians because instead of skin they have a carapace like bugs, like insects.
So it's Hollow Knight.
Yes, it is Hollow Knight. They are pretty much Hollow Knight characters, yeah. Wait, I don't know where I was going with that. Hold on, I forgot. Anyway.
Me neither.
I forgot honestly. But yeah, he is a very precious character. I like him a lot, and I feel for him. I feel for him a lot. Okay, so on the right we have...
I even more points to me that he was a farmer because he was vegetarian. As this Nikocado
Nice.
pre-incident.
Nice. Okay, so on the right we have his first friend in a very long time that he found in the wasteland, which is just a firefly. He found this firefly in amber, then named her something. He used one of those teleporting goo machines to like free her from her amber prison, except that it didn't draw any paradox slime because, well, paradox slime is only yielded from the the thing you target only when it would cause a paradox if you were to teleport that thing there. So like, for example, if there was like a pumpkin, let's say, that disappeared in the past somewhere and nobody knew where it went, and then using one of these machines you targeted that pumpkin in the past and teleported it to you, that would just teleport the pumpkin, because Well, there was no proof that this didn't happen. That this wasn't the thing that happened to it. That it disappeared. That didn't disappear because of you, right?
Yeah.
It's like weird predestination crap. But
Okay.
and so paradox time is only wielded when it would actually cause a paradox teleporting something. Anyway, she was
So
freed
it's
from
a
the amber.
firefly.
Yes, it's a firefly that was freed from amber. That's just all you need to freeze.
Okay. The name I'm gonna go with is frog poison, because I am still upset that Minecraft removed the fireflies.
That's okay. You know what? That's funny considering how much frogs are just important to Homestuck lore, but well, let's not get into that right now. Okay, so her name is Frog Poison. Well, her actual name is Serenity, but Frog Poison is good too. Alright, here we have... Oh wait, I forgot I drew the hearts over this one, frick. Guys, ignore the hearts.
I see no bias here. No bias at all.
Yep. It's fine. I love how WV had so many WV names and then the fandom just went Mayor! Yes. Okay, so this is a male woman. She is from Prospect, which is the Golden Kingdom, the Golden Planet. She was a very dedicated post-woman. She okay, so basically, in the game, like aside from just the two kingdoms, there is also this planet called Skya, and then there is also the like a planet dedicated to each player that's generated, and she went all over the Incipisphere, on the other planets too, just delivering mail, doing her thing. One day, she got into a very weird predicament, which developed into her going into the heart of the enemy kingdom, going to the Black Queen, going to one of her archagents, then getting tasked with killing her own king and queen. She went to her queen. She told her what happened. The queen offered her like an actual royal quest, because she was like, she didn't try to kill her. She just actually told her what was going on in the other kingdom, the intel that she had. She then ended up betraying her otherwise pacifist past by killing a guy, and then she became an exile like WV. She has quite the past. Anyway, yeah, she is very cool. She is a very nice, competent lady, and I like her a lot. Anyway, what's her name?
Okay, hold on. That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's I have a funny idea for the sole purpose that you drew hearts around, just naming her worst character.
No, come on. No, come on. Do something.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else, so I will go with that.
Okay, so her name is WC, worst character. I see.
Yeah. It matches with the other one that was WB.
Alright then. So her name, she also has multiple aliases. She is known by PM, and her original one was... sorry.
Peregrine Mendicant.
No. Her original one was Postal Mistress.
Oh yeah.
Then she became
then
she in the Wasteland became the Peregrine Mendicant, and then through some very funny shenanigans, she then became the Prospitian Monarch, but she's still PM. Anyway, next character. This is one that Azure likes a lot. Here we have this guy. So his past is like this. He was also at their site, like WV, except that he did actually go along with the kingdom's like needs. He was an agent. He was he was like a policeman, right? So, while exiled, then he discovered the ruins where the Frog Temple ruins where like Jade's grandpa used to dwell a lot, and so there were like a lot of supplies that he would left there, including like a crap ton of ammo and a crap ton of guns. He likes guns, he is fascinated with guns, but he is also fascinated with justice and the law. He basically, despite dwelling in this temple, he says, "Oh my god, what are these ancient scribbles? Hieroglyphs? No, this is illegal graffiti. This has to be eliminated." Anyway, yeah, that's him. My man, yeah, it is your man. It is your man, Azur, yes. Okay, what's his name?
Top crime, because he's covered in the caution tape.
Okay then. Top crime?
Yeah, it's like TV channel where they cover crimes.
Okay, okay, he's a true crime guy. Okay then. So this is AR. Like yes, like an AR-15. Yes. That, I'm pretty sure that was deliberate. So his original name was just Authority Regulator. Pretty simple because you know he was a policeman. Then he became the Aimless Renegade, which is fitting because he can't aim for crap. He would be terrible at games. Any game, ever. Luna says in chat, is this the last intermission thing we're doing before we get back to the main story soon, by the way? Just wondering. Yes, this is the last one. In fact, this is the last one. Correct. To summarize, a pawn traveled to the board and became a queen. Oh, the PM thing. Yep. Machine guy. My man. I think why people don't care about him. He's literally the coolest exile. Well, he doesn't do much in the story, unfortunately. You know, he doesn't do all that much. Anyway, next character. Her. This is... Actually, just saying anything would just... Well, okay, no. This will... Okay, no, tell me immediately now.
White woman.
White woman. I call her that too. I call her that sometimes too. This is white woman. You know. Yes. WW. Yeah, white woman. Hell yeah. WW. Okay. So this is. This is WQ. This is either the White Queen or the Windswept.
Queen is still woman, so.
Yeah,
It's correct.
She is the windswept questant. She is like, she is the person basically that gave away her title of queen later to PM. It's kind of complicated, but yeah. She is cool because like, well, despite also being an exile, she is way more calm about her predicament. Like, she is way more calm about everything ever, always. And so, well, provides to be pretty valuable to the little exile society that gathers on post-apocalypse Earth. I don't know. I don't think I have much to say about her to you. So she's just cool. Anyway, next.
Discord like theme alternatively.
Okay. Who's he? Who's he?
Big guy.
Big guy. Okay. You know what? Big guy. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Big guy.
Yeah, he's big guy.
BG. He is BG. Big guy. Yeah.
Big guy or background, which also works because it's very large.
All right then. So this is the used to be White King, WK. He was given a title. Red Keeper, but that didn't serve very long because, well, he didn't end up doing much before a catastrophe ended up happening on post-apocalypse Earth. It was very bad what happened. There isn't much to say about him. He does seem like a nice fellow, but we don't know much about him, unfortunately. I do like him though. I do like him, and I like his robes. White woman times 3 jumpscare combo. The white woman jumpscare, white woman jumpscare, white woman jumpscare. Oh my god, thank you guys in chat.
You should have picked a frame that looked like a jumpscare for the previous one.
For the previous one? Okay, okay. Hold on, let me say. I'm not gonna show it on stream, but like... Homestuck. I mean... Look in mic malfunction chat. There is a tenor GIF that's white woman jumpscare with her appearing, with WQ appearing. It exists. It does exist. Anyway, next we have the man, the myth, the legend. Who's he? Okay, wait, no, let me explain who he is. So,
Okay.
just like the exiles on post-apocalypse Earth, there is another planet, the planet with all the trolls, right? That also experienced a Spurb-related apocalypse, and he is one of the exiles on that planet, basically. But he's had more time to develop actually a society there. He is one of the main people that like actually contributed to creating a city. On post-apocalypse Alternia. I'm just gonna say the name of the planet, Alternia. But despite being so like fundamental to creating a society on that planet, he is a gangster. He has his own freaking crime gang. He is a mobster. He has a gang. They rob banks. They like to hang out at casinos. He is their leader basically. He is pretty short-tempered, pretty impatient, and pretty brutal, but generally a nicer guy than an alternate version of him, which we'll see in a second.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, what is it?
Shadow without the hedgehog.
Shadow without the hedgehog. Okay, Shadow without the hedgehog. You know what? Sure. SS is the ultimate life form. Okay, so his name is Spade Slick. And he has a certain beef with a very certain gang, which we'll see in a second. He also originates, of course, from Spurv, because he is a Carapacian. He is a Dursite. His original name, oddly enough, his original name wasn't actually like connected to the acronym SS. It was to the initials SS, I should say. It was Jack Noir before, but wait, I just spot. Okay, fine. Well, we know the name of his other self. We know the name of his other self. Well,
You
really suck at not saying names.
I really suck at not saying names. Yeah, I really do. But it's fine. Oh, I can do the other one. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I can do the other one. Witcher told me that I know. Good freaking job. Yeah, Craft. I'm sorry.
Yo!
You. Okay. Next, we have a silly little guy who's also part of the gang. Okay, so all of the gang has like a beef with clocks, except this guy. This guy loves clocks. He thinks clocks are beautiful.
Clocks? Like the clocks that track time?
What? Well, yeah, clocks, you know.
Why do the others have beef with clocks?
Because
You never brought this up.
their rival gang is like time oriented, and because they hate them, they hate clocks also.
Like, you say this guy doesn't have beef with clocks, like, the fact that people hate clocks is normal and something
Well,
everyone knows?
the others in his gang don't like clocks a lot. Like, they have when this gang infiltrates their rival gang's mansion, they have a counter of, like, how many clocks they destroyed along the way. Like, there is 1,000 clocks in the mansion, and they account how many they destroyed. Anyway, so this guy is weird. He's a little dumb, but he's like so dumb that he's smart, you know. He's so dumb that he outsmarts his enemies. He's
so dumb that he goes backwards.
Yes.
He becomes smart again.
He does. He actually does. Because like he put the C4 on his head accidentally, but it ended up being like an important thing for him staying alive later in the heist. One of his weapons is called the bull penis cane.
What?
The bull penis cane.
It is made out of ball penis, yes.
Yes. Anyway, name him.
Silly goober.
You know what? SG,
Close.
silly goober. Very good. That is, you know what? I like that. You know what? Yep. Good. Yeah. You know, I know that you're trying to find some, you know, names that are actually connected to something, but it would be funny if you just went, oh, one of their names is just Richard. I think that would be pretty funny at some point if you did that. Anyway, next.
Well, yeah, but it's funny if we do it in the middle.
So, this is...
I mean, now that you brought it up, it's not gonna be funny anymore.
No, we're gonna forget about it, it's fine. Oh, what's his actual name? This guy's name is Clubs Deuce. So,
What?
the first one was Spade Slick, this one is Clubs Deuce. Like, you know, D-E-U-C-E.
Yeah.
The thing, like, you know, the thing.
Yeah.
The thing.
Yeah, you know, the thingy.
The thingy, everybody knows that. Wow, Kraft is spoiling Richard's name, yeah. AC. AD, sorry, frick. Sorry, that's a character from a different comic that Hassie made. That's not actually related to Homestuck much.
Barbara still has to come up, Asfi.
Barbara, yeah.
What? Who?
Barbara. We
Yeah.
talked about Barbara, remember?
Of course, we talked about
Oh yeah!
We talked
You
about
mentioned
Barbara.
a certain Barbara.
Yes, there is a Barbara. You need to name one of them Barbara.
Okay, yeah, I will. When I feel like we found Barbara, I will name them like that.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the most calm and collected and competent one of the four-member gang. Oh wait, let me hide the thing. He is, and this, despite being the most calm and collected and competent, you know, you'd expect trope-wise for him to like hate his leader and wants to usurp him as the new leader. But no, actually, he actually respects Spade Slick quite a bit, and goes over with what his plan is pretty much every time.
Yeah.
But he does.
He's just cool.
Yeah, he is just cool. Yeah, he is just cool. But he also has his own interests in mind a lot. But like he has his own interests, but he never sabotages his own team. He's loyal like that, and he's cool. I like him. Anyway, name him now. Oh wow.
Yeah, he doesn't have any apparent flow, so I can't pry into that to find out.
What could be a flaw this guy could have? Cascade, yeah. Oh yeah, Cascade is playing in the background of the stream, yeah.
Yippee!
Yippee! Cascade! Anyway. Cascade is the name of a song.
Who cascaded?
right.
Yes, name a character Cascade. Name a character Cascade later. Anyway.
Spy from Team Fortress.
Spy from Team Fortress. Okay, Spy Team Fortress 2, that's his name, okay.
Spy TF2.
Spy TF2, nice. I like that, I like that. John Cascade, my favorite character, John Cascade. William, I'm naming him William. Is this William to you, Salma? Okay. Okay, so this guy's name, following the card theme, is Diamonds Droog, and he's cool. DD. Anyway. Oh, actually, I could tell their original names in Spurb, because you know these are their exile names. So Clubs Deuce was originally the Courtyard Droll, which is just basically otherwise saying a courtyard jester. And DD originally was the Draconic Dignitary. I don't know why he has Draconic in his name. There is nothing about him that's Draconic, but anyway. Next, big guy. Horses. So this guy's traits are...
Why is he eating a guy wall?
He just does that, you know. It's just a thing that happens in the comic, you know. Yeah. That's just one of his attacks, you know. Don't blame a guy for just dealing with his enemies the proper way. Don't blame a guy.
Yeah, true.
So this
Okay,
guy.
I have by seeing the pictures, I already have a perfect name.
Okay, tell me.
Okay, his name is first name So Hungry, second name I Could Eat, and he always goes around with the horse.
Oh, that's perfect. Actually, that's perfect. So hungry I could eat a horse. That's yes, good, very good. So hungry I could eat a horse. The character, yes, a horse. Okay, so his name, again, finishing the card motif. This is Hearts Boxcars. I have no clue what Boxcars means, but that's his name.
Right.
So, his traits are, he hates time travel, he likes butts, he really enjoys romance, like whenever he sees a potential romance in his vicinity, he's like, come on, kiss her, kiss the girl around, kiss her. He hates horses, he is very annoyed by horses. So, okay.
Yeah, that's why he eats them.
Okay, yeah, that's, you know what, true. And yeah, that's, oh yeah, by the way, each one of the characters carries around a smut with them, like a pornographic magazine.
Like a key card to enter the maze.
Well, it's sort of,
I have to show at the door.
yeah, so, but they're not explicit pornography though, they're like candy themed? Well, Clubs is candy themed. His is like Red Cheeks magazine, which is like a, and on the cover of that magazine is like a big heart symbol. So, you know, kind of an implication that he likes butts, you know?
Yeah.
He's like a butt guy. Anyway, there is a... There is a beating his meat joke about that magazine in the comic, but I'm not gonna recite it because I don't remember it.
Okay.
Anyway. By the way, Witcher has been DMing me. It means double sixes like dice terms, boxcars. Oh, I didn't know that. When you roll a double six, that's boxcars? I didn't know that. Thank you, Witcher. Red Cheeks mentioned, yes, you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart here, pal. Yeah.
When you roll a double six, you do a homestuck reference.
Oh yeah. By the way, all of them have like joking weird prawn, except DD. He has actual prawn, like uncensored. It's uncensored in the comic. Like they're actual naked ladies in his magazine.
Oh.
Grayscale naked ladies. Anyway, next. Okay.
He's not joking around.
So here we have a collection of characters. I'm not gonna make you name every single one of them, but I do have I will Google in a second a list of all of their names, and I will make you assign them based on their numbers that they are associated with.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah?
Could you, before I kinda wanna give a name to, could you like describe what they do?
Okay, so these guys are the rival gang of the Midnight Crew, which we just went over. The four members that we just saw were the Midnight Crew. I'm sure you've seen the name Midnight Crew somewhere.
I don't think so.
Yeah? No? Okay. So these guys...
How would he have?
These guys are billiard themed, except like pool ball themed, instead of card themed. And their whole prerogative is that each one of them has a unique time travel, well, not time travel, but time-related power. You know, that's their whole deal. Each one has a different one, and they're all themed after different like pool balls, as you can see by their hats. Okay.
Okay. Their team name is now going to be 8 Pool Depth.
8 full depth?
8 full depth.
Okay then.
Like they are in debt by betting too many money on 8 pool games.
Okay, I see. Nice. Okay, next. Do you want to name a specific one of them or no?
No. Let me assign the names from the wiki.
Okay, let me now look it up. Okay.
Time for
now
the
that
guys.
Now that you've given them their gang a name, I'm just gonna say their gang name is the Felt. Like, you know, the felt that's on the surface of a pool table.
Okay.
Like, you know, the...
Yeah, that's why they're green.
Yeah, they're green. They're green because of that, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna... Salmo in chat, this one is for you, because no one else will understand it. The number 6 looks like Sigmund, so I'm gonna think of him as that.
Okay. So, I'm gonna tell you in random order the names of these guys. Now, by the way, these names are themed after their numbers. Each one of these names does have a relation to both their time power and their number. It's like a layered pun, you know? All of their names are layered puns. Okay, so let's start with those.
2.
Yep, because of this, dos in Spanish. His time
Yeah,
power.
I know.
His time power is slowing down time for himself, like, you know, doze as in you're dozing, like you're half asleep. So, so you're slower. Yeah. So, okay, let's do next. Clover.
4.
Yep. Four, yeah, yep.
4 leaves.
Four leaves clover. This is actually the one guy that doesn't have a time-themed power. He is just incredibly lucky. He's just, that's his thing.
Bro, think he fit in.
Bro think he fit in, yeah. Okay, next. Finn.
Finn?
Yeah.
Finn.
You can go off of appearance too, by the way. Just saying.
10. Because Finn, like, a shark fin, and he looks very sharp.
Wait, 10?
10.
Well, that's a good idea that you said a shark fin, but it's actually 5.
What? Why? What does Finn mean?
Well, okay, so it's not actually related to his power, but it is related to, you know, his face. Well, his face looks like a shark fin, but first of all.
Oh yeah.
Second.
Sure, probably noticed that.
Second, his name is. God damn! What language was it? Was it Spanish also? I'm pretty sure it was Spanish too, right? Like 5 in Spanish or something. Well, it is in a language. I forgot which.
No, in
sorry.
Spanish, I think it's cinco.
Oh yeah, it is.
It goes back full circle because Zygmunt's creator is a Homestuck fan, says Salmo.
Holy fuck, I didn't know.
Did you skip 3? No, I'm doing them in a random order, by the way. I'm doing them in a random order.
I mean, it would be easy otherwise.
Yeah, it would be pretty easy otherwise. Silent Craft is not GPing out of order. It's not obvious, so it's not obvious. Yeah. No, Jin isn't Spanish. Finn isn't Spanish. Old English slang. Oh wait. Okay. Let me then see that real quick. Okay. So Finn being. Oh wait, no. Finn being French for end or finish from Latin finis may also reference this prognostic. Oh no, never mind. Prognostic abilities, but. Goddamn, hold on. No, there's too much potential spoilers on this page. I don't remember what it was. It is some kind of slang.
Oh
is
yeah,
it like...
I will have to beware of spoilers because I'm definitely going to read.
I don't want to spoil myself, Asfi, not you.
Okay. I thought you were far enough to not have spoiler on at least these guys.
Yeah, no, it's not that. Anyway.
No. She can still get spoiled of them, sadly.
Yeah. Anyway, next, Crowbar.
Oh, who might it be? Maybe the one holding a crowbar?
yes. So it's 7, but he's also Crowbar because his like the number 7 kind of looks like a crowbar, right? Kind of.
Oh, craft.
Yeah.
Craft. Apparently, Finn is old slang for the $5.
Yeah, I remembered something like that. Thank you for that, Ria. Thank you. 5 in Spanish is cinco. Yeah, I remember that now. Yep, it's cinco. Anyway.
You don't remember that, Luna told you.
No, I do remember it from like before, but then I forgot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So you remember?
Yes, now I remember. Next, we have Sawback. Let's do Sawback.
Sawback?
Sawback, like a saw as in like a you know like a chainsaw.
And back as in the first part of the bucket.
And back as in also a bill. Like you know, like a dollar.
Yeah,
Sawback.
okay. 9.
Why 9 specifically?
I don't know. He looks tough, and the name kind of sounds like it fits for a face like that.
Well, yeah, that's a pretty good reason, but that's not him. We're talking about 10 here. That's
He is
Sobak.
not him.
Yeah, Sobak is all slang for a $10 bill, by the way.
Oh.
But yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Okay. Itchy. Now Itchy.
Itchy. 13.
Unfortunately, not 13. That it is 1, because
Oh.
Ichi in Japanese is 1.
I say 13 because mildly uncomfortable.
I see. So, the name Ichi actually does connect to. Oh, hold on.
So like I
So
thought it
it-
was
okay.
itchy as in needing to scratch an itch.
No, yeah, I get that. So, he's actually itchy because he is the one that can speed up time for himself. Like, he's the one that can like zoom around real fast. And you know, when you're like itchy, you tend to like move around a lot. So that's kind of the pun there. Anyway,
I wish his power was card themed for the Uno card game. For the Uno card game.
wait, what card game?
Uno.
Oh, Uno. I
You
don't
know, like it will make sense because Uno is one in Italian,
Oh yeah, no, yeah, okay.
and
okay.
like you say Uno,
Yeah,
when
no,
that was
okay.
Spanish.
That would have just been too easy.
And also
That would have
Spanish.
been too easy. Okay. Trace.
Trace.
Trace. Oh, Crowbar also has 7 letters? Damn, that's funny.
12.
Gotta go now. Good night, everyone. Bye, Silent.
Bye bye.
What number did you say?
12.
12. Well, I'm sorry, that's not true. Trace is 3 because Trace is 3 also, you know? Trace.
Oh.
His power is that he tracks, he can basically see something called a past trail, which is like the path a character has taken in the past, and he can like physically interact with that character in the past through like interacting with their trail. So, you know, it is time travel related. And by the way, Finn's is the opposite. He has a future trail. That's Finn's power.
Oh.
Anyway, next.
Oh yeah, a future power because Finn.
The finish,
and-
yeah,
and-
finish.
and-
Did I say what you wanted to say?
Yeah, no, like you read earlier that Finn is end in French or Latin,
Oh yeah, no.
and that's his name.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Now next, Stitch. This one probably is easy. Stitch.
Stitch. It's the guy with a stitch. Nine.
Yeah. It's I don't
Good
remember.
job.
I don't remember what the pun is, but he is a tailor, and he patches up holes in space-time. That's what he does.
Oh.
With his tailoring abilities. He's cool. I like Stitch. Next, Die.
Just like that.
Yes, just Die. Die. Yes, die. Yes, like that. Die. Yes. Trace is also a shark themed based on the idea of sharks tracing blood in the water like his power. Oh yeah, okay, that's cool. So they're both kind of shark themed then. Trace and Finn are
Yes.
duo like Itchy and those. Yep, I know that.
Okay, 6, and I can also tell you why.
Yes.
Die has 6 faces.
Yes, it is.
And
That is the
He
reason.
looks very angry at the doll.
Yeah. So his power is okay. So you see those pins in there? Those are the pins.
Is it like a voodoo doll?
Yes, it is a voodoo doll. Those pins over there represent the lives of certain characters. If he takes out a pin from a certain character, he gets transported into an alternate timeline where that character is dead.
Oh. I see.
It's kind of a peculiar one, but yeah, Die is funny. Okay, next, Quarters.
quarters.
Yep, quarters. Hold on. Ah, that is a little weird.
I'm guessing that one is 14,
Yeah,
right?
this one is 14 and this one is 15. Yep.
So 1 to 7 are all done, right?
Yep.
Like all the bottom ones.
Yep, they are.
And also 9 is done, and 10.
Quarters
So it's
has two
between
bands.
11.
Huh.
So it's between 11 and 15,
Yeah,
right?
pretty much, pretty much.
12.
No, sorry. Quarters is the 14 guy. I don't remember what the pan is though. Sobak is slang for a $10 bill because a sobak is a wooden tool to prop up wood that looks like an X, and X is 10 in Roman numerals. That has layers to it, damn. Well, I can't explain to you why he has that thing, but I also... Okay, I don't know what his power is, it's never explained. A lot of these guys' powers are not actually explained, it's just shown, but this guy I don't actually know what his power is. So yeah, sorry about that.
Alright.
Next, biscuits.
I thought 14 was gonna have a more devious name because of that face.
Yeah. Biscuits.
Biscuits. 12.
But you're close, it's 13.
Fuck!
I'm gonna tell you immediately now, 12 is eggs.
Eggs?
Yeah, cause, well, I don't... There is like a saying about a dozen of eggs, I'm pretty sure. Like, there is like a saying. A dozen
Yeah.
eggs is 12
Oh,
eggs.
yeah.
Okay. Now, 13 is biscuits because a baker's dozen is 13 specifically, which is strange. I didn't know that before with Homestuck, but yeah, for some reason a baker's dozen is 13.
Because bakers usually can count up to 12.
12 for the people, 1 for yourself. Is that... Oh, see, Witcher is still like saying stuff to me in DMs.
Witcher, the YouTube chat is right there.
Yeah, Witcher, the YouTube chat is right there. But yeah, so I'm gonna tell you their powers. So 12 has a stopwatch, which I'm pretty sure the power is the stopwatch skips all of the trouble of getting an alternate timeline self to come to your timeline. It just spawns an alternate timeline self immediately.
Okay.
He is just power and numbers, you know? And then 13, biscuits, he has an oven, he climbs into the oven, and then, like, this time, when he sets a timer for like 13 minutes, then from the outside it seems like he just waits 13 minutes. But his oven has the power to skip that time from his perspective entirely. So he won't experience the 13 minutes, for him it will be like, oh yeah, I traveled 13 minutes into the future. That he has that oven. That's biscuits.
So
Anyway, yeah. Next we have cans. Exact timer is just a regular time machine, he just is very irresponsible using it. Oh, I didn't know that actually, damn. Huh. It's a Cascade playing in the BG, Cascade Beta specifically, but yes.
Crap.
What?
I said 15.
You cut out.
Shit.
Anyway, yes, 15. Don't remember the pun, but his power is really funny. He literally punches you into next week. He makes you forcefully time travel 1 week into the future. Well, not
That's
1
funny.
week into the future, but like into Monday next week. Specifically.
Specifically Monday.
Yes, specifically Monday.
That's fucked up.
That's fricked up, yeah, I know. But he like, at some point he punches DD and he's like, oh, you're suddenly in a store on a Monday next week. What were you doing again? Oh yeah, you were supposed to get groceries. It's funny. And this he is also, by the way, why HB was before with all those horses, because he punched HB so hard that he punched him not just to the next week on the calendar, but like to like the next week on a different calendar, specifically a horse-themed one.
Oh.
That's why HB was struggling with those horses. He got into the horse calendar dimension. Anyway,
He got sent to the grocery store.
yes, the last one is matchsticks, and that's 11. You know, because just 2 sticks, matchsticks.
Two matchsticks.
The funny thing is,
Why-
the funny thing about him is that he has a fire extinguisher, despite being called matchsticks.
Yeah, I was about to ask. Why?
Yeah, I don't really know what his actual power is. He just has a fire extinguisher when we see him.
He has no power. They just needed some. Put out fire
Yep.
when it happens.
Yep. Cans sounds like 15 in French. Oh, wait, Salmo, can you confirm? Does cans sound like 15 in French? Salmo,
Hey
can...
Salmo,
Hey Salmo,
what's
can you
19
confirm?
in French?
What's 15 in French?
No, I don't know what's 19 in French.
What's 19 in French?
What is 19 in French? I don't know what is 19 in French. What is it? I'm here in YouTube chat giving Asfi extra fun facts. Yes, thank you for your service, Ria. Anyway, that is the main members of the Felt. Now we'll get to the special boys in the gang.
Alright.
Here we have the 8-ball themed one. As you can see, she's not green. She's also a Carapacian. And more specifically an exiled Dersite. Because she has a black carapace. So her power is that she's literally tied to the fate of the universe. If she dies, the universe dies.
Oh.
This
Oh,
is
damn.
this is because when you pocket an 8-ball early in pool,
You
the
lose.
game ends.
Yeah, I
the
know.
game. Yep. She is themed after that. So her other power is, because she has 2 powers, her other power is, it's kind of vague, but for some reason she can also like freely move through doomed timelines, which is kind of insane. But yeah, that's what she does.
Maybe it's just because
See.
she's just that good.
Yeah, she's just that cool. Also, as you can see, they are hate kissing here. Slick and her are hate kissing.
That's a whole other character.
That's a whole other
We're not
can of
gonna-
worms, because that connects to troll romance, and that's a whole different weird subject. Anyway, what's her name?
Well, previously we had white woman, so it's only fair to also have black woman.
Black woman. Okay. Maybe a name that you can come up with based on the 8 on her hat.
Woman. Yeah, trench coat.
Okay, fine. So her name is her name is Snowman. Because an 8 looks like a snowman a little, you know. It's like the 7 equals crowbar logic. From your silence, I can see that you are not satisfied with that answer.
Maybe
No, I was looking at the M's.
Okay, cool. Matchsticks and Quarters powers were shown in the comic, but only on the skinny panels in the green zone. I can explain them if you want. What is it? Just them being summoned by the freaking coin that Clover flips at one time, Ria? I don't know. 19 in French.
I was looking at the M's because no name other than 8 woman in a trench coat would be good.
Alright. So she used to be the Black Queen of the other game session, the one that started on Alternia and not Earth. But she used to be Black Queen. Anyway.
Yeah, weren't you reading chat?
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, Ria hasn't updated their explanation yet, but yeah. Hello, Dreamy Flower. You're new here, I see. I have this whole series where I read Homestuck on YouTube, but we're doing like a special little thing where we took a person that doesn't like Homestuck to name a bunch of Homestuck characters.
A Homestuck hater.
A
Yeah.
Homestuck hater, yes.
Professional Homestuck.
Professional Homestuck hater. Okay. So
Like Craft went around on the streets asking random pedestrians, hey, what's your opinion on Homestuck?
Yes.
And I was the lucky one to first to say, oh, I hate this. So then
Yes.
she put a tall bag on my face and kidnapped me.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course,
And,
of
now,
course.
and I woke up here.
Yes, of course. Oh my god, the second time Croft gets interrupted when she reads my message, Lamau. Oh, I'm sorry. 19 in French is... I don't want to read that saddest.
This nut, which is very similar to these nuts.
These nuts? It's these nuts? Okay.
I already traumatized Salmo with that once. That's why I asked them.
Nice, very good.
Ah, it's not here. Francis.
So, this
Hey
guy...
Salmo, count to 20 in French for me.
Okay, so this guy... This guy's name, well, he actually isn't based around... Well, okay, he, as you can see, is not based around any of the numbered balls, he is the cue
It's
ball.
the white ball.
Yeah, he is the cue
Yeah.
ball, the one that gets actually knocked around with the pull stick.
Yeah.
Because of that, he's the guy that actually, you know, sprang the team into motion, that sprang the whole Feld gang into motion. He's the originator. Now, his name is actually based up, around a certain theme in Billard, but I'm not familiar with Billard, so I didn't know that when I met him. Anyway, he is the Alternia equivalent of the radioactive dog Beckerel, basically. The cancer canine. Because he has the freaking super cool teleportation abilities. And he also has the yellow lightning with the green theme, you know. That's his whole thing, right? Now he serves a demon by the name which we may not say right now. Well, actually, okay. He's not in the set of slides, so I'm gonna say his name. The demon that he wants to summon is named Lord English, after another term in pool. But we like to say that he's a British man. Oh my god, Asp, your internet, your poor internet, Jesus Christ.
It's the Discord noise suppressor that thinks my voice is noise.
Can you like disable the noise suppressor?
Yeah, but if I disable it, you will hear me making noises.
You're literally a robot, Asfi. I don't hear half of the stuff you say now.
Yeah,
I hear what he's saying.
I disabled it now.
Okay, now it's good. Anyway.
I will go without it.
Asfi noises? Are we gonna hear them?
We are hearing Asfi noises.
Because like, my chair squeaks a little when I lay down the back, and I usually do that.
My squeaky gaming chair.
Yeah, it's kind of a gaming chair, but it's not a game. I got it from IKEA.
Nice.
Aha.
Okay, so Lording. No, so
It's the Finnish gaming chair.
okay, good. So English is a term in chess, as well as this guy's name will also be a term in chess. Not chess, Billard. God. But I forgot what the meaning was. So let's just name him now.
Okay. Can I use a name I saw in chat?
Okay.
Because
Yes.
Susie gave a name and it's beautiful, Mr. Balls.
Mr. Balls is wonderful.
It's a beautiful name. It makes sense.
Yes, of course.
Spring the other balls into action.
Yes. He sprangs the balls into action. Yes. he gets Manscaped sponsors. All right.
Every time they say his name, a disembodied voice makes the vine boom sound.
Yes. Okay. Let me catch up.
Can I see Lord English?
Pew.
It
Oh!
is not in the...
Wait, no, I actually remembered. I actually did include them, but I at like at the very end.
You motherfucker.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. I'm not gonna know when. Probably not gonna notice or forget
Okay, that's fine.
the name.
That's fine. Okay. I came here once when
How can you forget?
Can I read the chat? I came here once when you reacted to Cascade. I didn't watch any of your streams after that, unfortunately. Well, welcome to this one anyway, Dreamy Flower. Hello. Also, hello, Nick10Pokey. I remember when you were in Attack 3 and I was starting to read HS. Now somehow I'm ahead of you somehow. Well, that makes sense because you know I don't read it anytime I want. I just do it on the streams, you know. So yeah, that makes sense that you are ahead of me. I had fun
Yeah.
attend to what I miss. You missed Mr. Balls, and you missed you missed Asfi naming the felt. Matchsticks can time travel using fire, and Quarters has 7 quarters, each with 2 felt members on it. When you flip one, you swap place with the felt member you land on. He gives Clover his because he's lucky. Damn, okay, I didn't know that any of that. Damn, sure. Took so long to get it, to get that all in one message. You could have split it in 2 though. But thank you for your effort, Ria. Thank you. English is the top spin on a ball. Okay. What is okay, I will now say what this guy's name is. This guy's name is Doc Scratch. Because he scratches his balls. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway.
No, don't give any other explanation.
Okay.
Let's move on to the next one.
Okay, next one.
I wanna leave it at that.
Okay, we're done with the felt. Now we're on to this little lady. We don't know much about her, other than she carries a bucket of paint at all times. That's it.
That's it?
Yes,
Okay.
that's it.
Pizza from Chicory, because she paints.
Wait, again? Say that again?
Pizza from Chicory, because she paints.
Oh, pizza from Chicory. Okay, you know what? Sure, this is pizza. You know what? Very good name. This is pizza. Let me catch up in chat again. Can we do that? Can we do what first readers do and skip to the trolls, please? No, I specifically left trolls for last. To spite people like you. Up through. But by the way, hi, me too. I love ya.
You may say there was a bit of trolling.
Yes, there was a bit of trolling. One of my friends calls him Scratch My Balls, actually, Lamau. Alright. Mituna, I hope you feel pain knowing I skipped Act 5, Act 1 on all rereads. That's terrible, Ria, I'm sorry. Lord English is literally... I'm not gonna read that because you're gonna know who Lord English is when we get to him then. Damn. Also, I need to hold on, I need new music. Hold on a second. I need new music. Strife, sure. Strife. There we go. So, this person's name is MS Paint, aka Miss Paint.
Oh.
Miss
Oh,
Paint.
that makes sense.
So,
That makes sense.
there is a bit of a backstory which I'm gonna tell you about this character. So, Andrew Hussey was friends with a guy named Ryan North. Ryan North was the guy that made the Gun Show comic, the comic where the This Is Fine dog came from, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy. So he used to do this joke a lot with Hussey, where he was like, "Why is your website called MS Paint Adventures if Miss Paint isn't even in her own adventures?" Yeah, so because of that joke that Ryan was pulling on Hussey, he made this character, Miss Paint, just because of that. She is a character that once appeared in a scene on Prospect, as you can see on the right, but also 2 times in Andrew Hussey's study. He has these moments in the comic where he self-inserts himself into the story, and she just is in his study there in those parts of the story. Anyway, that's Miss Paint. Not much to say about her, other than she's a lovely lady.
Alright.
I think a scratch is when you pocket at the cue ball. I indicate how pool works. Okay, interesting. Trolls are boring. Dreamy, you are right. Okay, Dreamy is right. Nice. Very good.
Who even likes trolls anyways?
Anyway, here we have the other version of Spade Slick from the humans session, the one that didn't get exiled. This is the one that killed the Black Queen to gain her ring, and okay, so the way that prototyping
So the universe.
Well, kind of, yeah, because so this is the guy that. Okay, let me first explain how prototyping works more in depth. So, just like how the sprites get the, you know, the traits from the items and things prototyped, your enemies, the underlings as they are called, the player's enemies, also gain those traits at random. So because there was like a crow and a cat and an eldritch princess and a harlequin doll, there could be like an enemy that's like a long basilisk that has gained crow wings, like a cat face, and also a suit from Jasper's, you know? That's a thing that could happen. And they like mix and match the traits randomly, the enemies. This also includes the king and queens, the kings and queens of the Light Kingdom and the Dark Kingdom too. So he killed the Black Queen, gained her power, and then went on a wild rampage for no particular reason, and he's pretty much the main antagonist right now. Well, one of the main antagonists actually. The other one currently is Lord English, which we don't know much about.
And you thought you didn't put Lord English in, which is amazing.
Well, that's the thing though, because we kept hearing about them, but we only saw him last stream, which we actually read Homestuck.
Yep.
Why didn't you add? Why did you think you didn't add?
I don't know, I forgot. Whatever. So, say his name.
He okay. He's clearly Mr. Cascade.
He is Mr. Cascade. Oh,
You know what? You are not even.
You are not
wrong,
even. You are not even that much wrong. You're not even that wrong. You know, Mr. Cascade. Okay. So, the Flash animation, not Mr. Cascade, S Cascade, is basically named that. I'm pretty sure because it's like, you know, the cascading events of like a lot of the stuff that has happened in the previous acts, like even more of a conclusion than S Descent. I'm pretty sure that's why. And he's kind of in the middle of it all, you know? He's kind of in the middle of it all. So yeah, not even that wrong, you know? Not even that wrong. So, as I said before, Spade's slick original name was Jack Noir, and it was that way in both game sessions, in both the Alternia one and the Earth one. So this guy's name is actually Jack Noir. But if we were to go by a different alias, one that also is shortened to SS, he is the Sovereign Slayer. But that name gets used very rarely. Generally he's just Jack Noir.
Jack Noir, like Jack Black.
Sure, he can be Jack Black. I'm willing to accept your apology for speaking absolute blasphemy. Trolls are boring when Sox exists. Trolls are boring when he exists? Yeah, I didn't say the name, sorry. He has 4 names throughout, as far as I remember. Jack Noir, Jack Spurs Noir Crow, Sovereign Slayer, and Beck Noir. Yeah. There is a reason for the last one, but I'm not gonna really say it. I'm not gonna explain that, sorry. But yeah, Jack Spurs Noir Le Crow. Yeah. That's one that doesn't actually get used in the comic, but it's like a joking one in one of the recaps. Anyway, now we are on a very silly one. So, these are salamanders. Salamanders are basically the NPCs of John's planet. You remember how I said each player gets a personalized planet for their journey?
Yeah.
So these are the characters that reside on John's planet. They are salamanders. Now these are like there are only a couple distinct characters, but like amongst them, mostly they are just a group, you know. But I did single out 3 of them here. So the first one here, this one, is a salamander baby, which John kind of kidnaps and then adopts.
What the fuck?
I don't know, it's like he remembers his favorite movie, he imagines himself as Nick Cage and the salamander as Nick Cage's daughter in that movie, and then he just sorta takes her along, you know?
Okay.
So, what's her name? Actually, just like Vodka Mutiny, she has 2 names, one of them being John's and the second being Rose's.